peoples, it's a little bit of 2 in 1. DMX 101 and a gear review. Reason being, a lot of people saw on Facebook I took delivery of 20 more of these, the ADJ Megapar profiles, and 4 of these, the ADJ wireless units. A few people said to me, Andy, how do you set up your uplighting and your wireless? Well, tell you what, we'll add it to the DMX 101 and we'll show you how. So, first of all, I'm going to start with these, and in another quick section we'll work on the Megapar profiles, because they're slightly different and it's going to take too long for one video. So, with the wireless DMX, the Wiflex setup from ADJ, what do you get in the box? You get 2 of these, which are the European plug adapters, and inside the box we get 2 of these, which are the wireless DMX units. One is a wireless DMX T for transmit, and the other one is wireless DMX R for receive. What we're going to do is we're working on the transmitter. You see, the transmitters are a multi-purpose job again, which goes back to me buying things with multi-purpose. Inside the box we have an aerial, a cable, mains cable with a European plug on the end, and that's where we add that adapter to it to turn it to a UK plug. And this little baby the Wiflex transmitter itself. On the transmitter there's an indicator LED, power in, place to screw your aerial onto, DMX out and DMX in. Now, the easy part is to set them up as a transmitter. Mains goes into there, aerial onto there, DMX cable into there, and all you do is you turn your receiver on at the same time, and there's a little button you can just see says register. Click the register button, click the same on the receiver, you'll see them flash for a couple of seconds, and all of a sudden the light will go solid and then start blinking very, very slowly. That tells you it's registered. Job done. It's as easy as that. So, why do I want to work on the transmitter? Well, the problem is with the flat pars, what I want to do is set my transmitter up underneath the flat par like that. Really neatly, out of the way. But if I was to plug that in, even if you cable tie it, you end up with quite a long cable, and more to the point, I don't want to use that extra wall socket for the flat par and for the transmitter. So what we're going to do is make a trailing lead that will do exactly the same job, but on the flat par, as a lot of you already know, there's power in and DMX in. There's also power out and DMX out. So we want to run the transmitter from the power out and from the DMX out so that it sits neatly underneath. I'll show you how we do it. With your flat pars, they all come with an IEC lead like that. And the thing is, when you order 20 flat pars and you're running them in a chain, like I'll show you in another video, you don't need 20 of these. So you throw them in a corner. No. What you do is, you use it to make your trailing lead. Because that IEC just so happens to plug in and run the transmitter. We need a lead around about that much in length, so that it'll curl up and plug into the power out of the transmitter. So all we'll do is we'll put an IEC male, sorry, like that one, onto the end of that lead when we've shortened it. So what we'll do is we'll take this out of the way a second, and bring in these. which are the basic tools we're going to need. I'm going to run through this quickly for you, and that way we're not going to bore you with a stupidly long video of me wiring a plug up. There we have the trailing edge male to female cord, a little bit like the link cables you'd use with flat pars to run power in and out. That then happily plugs into there, the power out on the flat par. Your aerial goes onto your radio transmitter, a little bit like that. Your power goes into the power, and it will then slide happily underneath, a little bit like that, neatly out of the way. Nobody can kick it, nobody can trip over cables or anything. You'll have your power link cable going in, your DMX cable going in, your power link coming out and powering the transmitter, your DMX cable coming out and powering the transmitter. Now I know somebody's going to ask me, why are you taking up the power link with the transmitter? Well, the thing is, if this is the last one in the chain of par cams, you'll use it to transmit to the next chain of par cams, and you can go cable to cable from there. Therefore, you don't need the DMX out and you don't need the power out. What we've done is we've still kept the lock-in IEC lead that came with the transmitter. Reason being, if I use this to go up into a lighting rig, I want a nice long lock-in lead up there to make sure that everything's safe and plugs in from wherever I need it to in a lighting rig. There you go. That's how we set up wireless DMX transmitter for uplighting. Catch you all soon.